Hello everyone, welcome back into our playthrough of Genso Suikoden 2. I hope you're doing well. So, on yesterday's episode, we did a bunch of story stuff as well as, a little bit of side exploring. And we left the northern part of the Muse-Joustin Alliance area and headed toward South Window, which was across the river. So we had to rendezvous with Tai-Ho and Yamku, so we got to see those guys in this game. They ferried us across the river, and then we landed in Couscous, and then explored the little part of the continent down to the south, eventually winding up in South Window, where we found Clive again, and we rendezvoused with Flick and Victor. So it sounded like we were waiting for a lot of our forces to kind of regroup and evade the Highland forces, and because of that, we were set off on a bit of a side quest to potentially clear North Window, so that way Flick and Victor could use it as the headquarters for a new base to deal with the Highland forces. And in the process of doing that, we discovered that there was a monster in North Window. And wouldn't you know it, that monster actually turned out to be the monster that had ruined North Window originally, who made a comeback. It is Necklord, the guy that we killed in the last game, or so we thought. Turns out, according to a guy named Khan that we had met, that Necklord was using the Doppelganger rune, and so we only killed his Doppelganger. So we had to go back and get the Star Dragon or Celestial Sword in the Cave of the Wind with Victor, and then the sword is pissed off at Victor for leaving him in a cave, but I mean, it's a talking sword, it's really annoying to deal with every day. So we got the Star Dragon sword, we fought Necklord again, banished him from the castle, but he kind of escaped at the last moment and let us fight some random abomination instead. And then we liberated North Window, and as we were trying to make our way back to South Window, we had discovered that it had actually been taken by Highland. Lord Grandmire had surrendered without a fight, and despite that, he was beheaded and his head was stuck on a pike outside of South Window. And so Flick and Leona, they had all rendezvoused together, and they retreated to North Window, where we had just cleared it out of monsters, aka Necklord. And then Apple's like, oh man, I don't actually have the chops to deal with defeating a larger force like Highlands with our smaller forces. We need a better military strategist than myself, but luckily I know another former disciple of Matthew. He's even more brilliant than I am. And then we went to Radat Town to recruit Shu. So within that process, we finally got to meet the Dandy Richmond, the detective of the game. He helped us figure out some stuff about Shu. So we managed to just barely convert Shu to our forces. Now we need to continue from where we left off with dealing with the Highland forces that are now going to be barreling down on North Window, hopefully, and now that we have our strategist. So, yeah, a lot to go through yesterday, but, that's just how it is, JRPGs sometimes. And so, Katie, nice to see you again. How's it going? All right. So we're going to need to come back and get Stallion and Yoshino. I really do like the theme song for Radat, by the way. It's called Hersai. When did I change the stream time? It used to be at 4 on your side, but now it's 3. So because America is very special, we like to celebrate this thing called Daylight Savings Time. So we get to spring ahead an hour every spring and then fall back in the fall. So that's partly why the stream time had changed. I did make a community post about it, but I know how much YouTube likes to, advertise that stuff. So, yeah. I need to flee for a couple more battles in order to get Stallion to join me. So Stallion's recruitment prerequisites is a little bit weird because you need to run from a lot of battles because that shows you're good at running, I guess. Alright, so I guess I forgot to mention that after we defeated Necklord, the North Window Fortress kind of became our de facto castle and is the thing we will rebuild in this game. And will serve as the headquarters for our forces. I definitely took the long way around. Yes, I'll save it. Hey, it's Rio and Apple. How was it? Were you able to talk to this great strategist fella? Shu promised to help us. He should be here soon. Guess the rest is in his hands then. Gotta wonder though, can we really rely on a guy who got tossed out by his own teacher? If you don't have faith in my abilities, then I suggest you leave at once. Get him, Shu. Shoo, that was fast. Something else came up aside from my other errands, so I had to push my horses hard. I went through 3 steeds on the way here. Hey, big guy. Are you Victor? Yeah, I am, but... Listen carefully. Do as I say and act according to my plan, and we will rout the Highland forces with ease. But if you don't put your trust in me, it will be you who are the losers today. If you want to win, don't question me again. If you can't do that, I'll consider you an obstacle that needs to be removed. Hey, Apple. I'm starting to see why this guy got thrown out. And you, blue guy. You must be Flick. How many soldiers do we have? And now I'm blue guy? Sheesh. Anyway, if we count the women, children, and elderly volunteers along with the former troops out of Muse and South Window, we have about 2,000 bodies plus 1 crumbling keep. The Highland Army, on the other hand, has swelled its ranks to 20,000 after absorbing South Window's military when the city surrendered. So it's safe to say they've got us outmatched. I have a plan. If I recall, this castle played a pivotal role in turning back one of the Scarlet Moon Empire's many incursions. We also have 2,000 brave souls willing to fight despite knowing the unfavorable odds against them. Our foes may be 20,000 strong, but not long has passed since they seized South Window. They will need to man garrisons throughout the region in order to quell uprisings. So in reality, they have only 10,000 soldiers to move as they please. Furthermore, 1/3 of these men are former soldiers of the South Window Army. Under the right conditions, we should be able to get them to join our side. If we can manage that, we will have a force of 5,000 to face 7,000. I'd say that certainly puts victory in reach. What a hustler. Listen to you makes me think we can actually win this. So, what exactly is this plan? Freed. Yes, sir. Infiltrate the Highland Army and spread word that all the South Window soldiers will be executed when the war is over. Understood. Everyone else will stay here and defend the castle. You've got to buy some time. So what then? No reinforcements are coming, and I don't think Freed spreading rumors is going to be enough to convince the South Window soldiers to switch sides. The enemy will undoubtedly try to surround this castle. We'll have a small force slip around the main body of the army and attack Solon G's unit from behind. Striking directly at the enemy's general will shake their troops and provide the catalyst we need to ensure the South Window conscripts turn on them. Hold up a sec. This is a peninsula. How are we supposed to sneak around them if they have us surrounded? The Highland Army has only been in land battles. They have no experience on the water. For Solon G, the lake is just an obstacle. To us, however, this same lake is like a spacious plain with an excellent view. I've already been around to the neighboring villages to procure a few ships for our use. You're quite the thorough planner. I'm actually starting to really like our chances now. Woohoo! We're gonna win! We're gonna win! Alright, I'm game. So who's going to attack Solon G's units? I guess either me or Victor should be the... No, I've got someone else in mind for that role. Rio, I'd like you to do it. That's an awful lot to ask. Okay. You have in your hand the key to stopping Highland and Luca Blight. We all need you. Well, everyone, there's no time to delay. Freed, I'll write down what you need to say to the South Window soldiers to convince them to switch sides, so... Aye, sir! For the memory of Lord Grandmire, for the people of South Window, I, Freed, will fight with every fiber of my being. That voice acting caught you off guard? Was it me doing Bulgan? Okay, we're counting on you. Victor, Flick, Sigh. See what you can do to bolster the castle's defenses. Apple, I want you to handpick 300 soldiers from our army of 2,000. That will be Ryo's unit. Yes, sir. I'd really like to win for once. Don't jinx it. Well, there's no time. If we lose this battle, there won't be another chance. We need to be well prepared. Yeah, so one of the things that I really enjoy about Suikoden 2 as an installment compared to the first is just obviously how much more tactics are at play in terms of like the war scenarios and stuff. It definitely makes it feel a lot more robust in terms of the literal depth of the storytelling, I think. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. It's just that you slept so late I started to... Well... You must have been very tired. You've been through a lot lately, but... How did it come to this? Why are you... Anyway, that shoe guy, I still don't think we can trust him. But... For now, I guess we have no choice but to fight. It'll be okay. I'll be here to protect you. Now, let's go. It's almost time for the battle to begin. Hanami has joined. Got a bookcase of my own. I think before the war begins, I'll try to get both Yoshino and Stallion. Guess I could have done that before. Actually, I don't know if I can get Yoshino. I'll just like leave. Damn it, never mind. I was gonna say I will leave one space open in my party. Maybe we can only get her after the worst scenario anyway. It doesn't... we'll be fine without them for now. They aren't missable. Except I will miss them. Hey Ryo, did you sleep well? This next battle is riding on you. The Highland Army has arrived. It appears they're trying to surround the castle. Okay, it's time. Victor, Flick, are you ready? Leave it to us. We'll keep this place safe. What about you, Ryo? Don't worry, I'm ready. Okay, commence the plan. Katie said, why do you have a grave in your room? Are you like an edgelord supreme or what? How can you see inside my room? Nah. I would need to double check in the fortress. Good luck, Ryo. Good luck. May fortune be with you, Ryo. Just don't do anything reckless. Good. They're just rats in a trap now. Crush them, you hear? Don't let a single one of them escape. Our forces are spread a bit too thin. If they should happen to flank us... Flank us! The only thing to our rear is the open fields of South Window. Don't worry, just get them! This ought to be fun. That old weakling in South Window gave up without a fight, so the boredom was killing me. Listen up. We need to keep leading these jerks on until Ryo and his team can slip around behind them. Hang tight, everybody. Ryo, you have only one target. Solon G's unit. You can ignore all the others. We haven't left the forest. They don't know we're here yet. Flick wasting his fire spears again. Charge! What the hell is this? Enemies to our rear, sir. Impossible. Where did they come from? We've been surrounded. They can try their stupid tricks. Call back the front lines. We'll pluck this thorn in our behind. Hey, look at that! The Highland Army. They're being beaten? Can you see that, everyone? Ryo's unit is attacking Solon G's. Really? Solon G is under attack? Ryo, now that is a young man who could lead us to victory. It's our chance to fight back. Victory! That's right! Now is the time to rise up for the people of South Window, for the memory of Lord Grandmire! Yeah! This is our chance! Destroy the Highland Army! Ryo, the plan was a success. Now hurry back home. Oh, wow. I was not expecting the little dudes to get them. They do not have a very high attack stat, and Solon G has a high defense stat. Hell yeah, okay. There you go, Flick. That's a good use of the spears, even though it did no damage apparently. That sucks. Hey, Victor! Good job. That sucks. Hopefully we don't get routed. Got him. Poor Flick. It's pretty rough. What a nerd. Absurd! How could this happen to me? General G, we have to go. Otherwise it will be they who surround us. I know that, you fool! Retreat! Full retreat! Victory! We did it! We won! We won! We won, Ryo! They're running away! I guess it worked, huh? Yeah. Yeah, Commander Ryo's back! You did it, Ryo! You really did it! Bogan glad. Pelica was worried too, but Ryo is just fine. Bogan glad. Come on now, everyone is waiting in the hall. Pelica joined. Ailey has joined. Bogan has joined. And Sai has joined. You're famous, Ryo. You've become everyone's hero in a single stroke. And he should be. This young fellow is the key player in running off those Highland jerks. Everyone's talking about you outside, too. They're calling you the Herald of Victory. You managed to win this battle, but we've already lost Lady Annabelle, and Muse itself is under Highland rule. The Joustin Alliance has come undone. Its remaining members are all too clearly on course to be destroyed one by one. North Window, too, will eventually face the hammer of Highland's main force, Luca Blight's White Wolf Guard. And when this day comes, we won't be able to contend with such an attack if we remain as we are now. We have but one option. Gather more strength here, where we stand now. You're saying we should make this place into a base from which we can oppose the Highland army? Exactly. We already have the perfect receptacle for the people needed to do so. This castle. Now, all we need is the power to bring these people together to show them the way. We need a leader. Shu, are you saying you're going to be that leader? No. I'm afraid I must excuse myself from that role. For all my tactical genius, I lack what it truly takes to lead and inspire others. So what? Are we going to appeal to one of the mayors of the remaining city-states? Can't imagine any of them wanting to lead us, much less even help. No. The most suitable leader already stands among us. Ryo. No. Commander Ryo. You are the one to lead the new army of the Alliance. Please, show us the path to victory. Now just hold it right here. Why? Why Ryo? This is crazy. Explain why it has to be him. Is it the name Genkaku, Shu? By Genkaku, do you mean the Genkaku? Commander Ryo, you are the son of the hero Genkaku, who was driven from the city-states 30 years ago. Upon your right hand is the very same bright shield rune that Genkaku bore before you. And on this day, you have defeated General Solon G of Highland. Many people look to you for hope now. But most importantly of all, I have seen a brilliance in you. The kind of brilliance that this age needs. You must lead the Alliance army. That's a great deal to ask. I accept. For all my tactical genius, I'm just too handsome. It's true, it makes everybody jealous. Too devilishly handsome. Wait a minute, Ryo. Are you sure? Maybe you should give it some more thought. Luca Blight has to be stopped. You say my power, but Luca Blight has to be stopped. That's true, but why you? Is there some reason you have to do it? Even though it will put you in even more danger? It's just if there's something I can do to help. But it isn't right to lay all that pressure on Ryo at once. Give him some time to think it over. Besides, I got something I want to talk to him about. Something that Annabelle didn't have time to tell him. Commander Ryo, consider all that I have said carefully. Then, when you've made your decision, please come back here. I have faith in you. Ryo Nanami, swing by the tavern later. I'll tell you about Genkaku. Welcome on in, Andy Karashid Sumezinata. Sorry if I mispronounced that. How you doing? You heard that this will be made as an anime? Yes, I'm pretty excited about that as well. I'm curious if they're going to expand the story or how tightly they want to keep it bound to the original. But this is one of my favorite stories of all time, so really looking forward to that. Which, that'll probably only ever be done in 6 years, and then knowing our luck, it'll only be like season 1, and then it'll be like another 3 years to get season 2. One Punch Man style. Hey, what are you gonna do? I guess you can't make such a big decision so easily, huh? Hey, Rio, do you really want that kind of power? Oh, forget about it. I'll stop there. You don't need me making you second guess yourself. So what do you say? Should we go meet Victor in the tavern? I'd sure like to hear about Grandpa Genkaku. Or maybe you'd like to call it a night. Your big decision can wait until the morning, I'm sure. Nanami has joined. I see you're making the rounds, Commander. Please leave this part to me and go get some rest. I like how they're telling you this is the way to the tavern. Please rest easy, Commander. We're guarding you, so there's nothing to fear. You guys want to know what makes voice acting harder for the stream sometimes? My damn dog farts in the room and I'm trying not to choke while I'm talking. Absolutely nothing suspicious to report, Commander, sir. Got caught sleeping on the job. Demote him. Hey, there you are. Don't just stand there all awkward. Come join me. Let's see. I guess you kids can't drink yet, huh? We came here because you said you'd tell us about Grandpa Genkaku. Hey, slow down. What's the rush? Anyway, this is a bit of a long story, and not a very happy one either, just so we're clear. So what do you think, Rio? Still want to hear it? Nah, forget about it. Yeah, of course we're going to hear it. Okay, but get ready. It's a long story. Maybe that's a good cue for me to hydrate real quick. Before this latest conflict started, fighting between Highland and the city-states was mostly limited to minor border skirmishes. But maybe 30 years or so ago, Highland and Joustin fought a great war with both of their fates on the line. There's all kinds of theories about how it all sparked off, but the smart money's on it being the city-state's fault. Annabelle's old man, Mayor Darrell of Muse, led the Joustin forces, and the Highland army was headed up by the famous general Han Cunningham. Now, Darrell apparently didn't know left from right when it came to war, so pretty much everyone assumed it'd be an easy win for Highland. But then, a hero appeared. Talking about your adopted father, Genkaku. Genkaku led a unit on a raid that hit the royal army right in the provisions and bought enough time for Joustin to bounce back on the offensive. Suddenly, it was anyone's fight. Turns out Genkaku and Han were also from the same village in the borderlands, and pretty much best friends to boot. Guess they had a simpler way of doing things back then, because word has it those two would even have drinks together in between battles. They were also both well aware of how stupid and pointless the whole war was. And so Genkaku and Han worked together to draw up a peace treaty. The citizens of both lands were sick of war and backed the accord wholeheartedly. All except one man, that is, the mayor of Muse City. There was one city by the border, your hometown of Caro, that Daryl refused to give over to Highland. So negotiations broke down and the conflict began anew. That's when the king of Highland, Agara's Blight, made a suggestion. It's a pretty hardcore way of doing things if you ask me, but his idea was to stake everything on a duel between two champions. Daryl agreed to the idea, as did Han and Genkaku, wished only that the war would finally come to an end. And so the stage was set for the two heroes to face each other. The time came for the duel to begin. King Agaras gave his sword to Han, and Mayor Daryl gave his sword to Genkaku. This was meant to show that each champion was fighting as a representative of their respective nation. But then something happened. Genkaku wouldn't raise his sword. Daryl yelled at him to fight over and over, but Genkaku wouldn't budge. Time passed, and soon the spectators became furious at Genkaku for spoiling the honorable duel. With no other choice, Han knocked away Genkaku's blade, put his own sword to Genkaku's neck, and declared victory. That's how your town of Caro came to be Highland territory. Genkaku was labeled a traitor and ordered into exile by Mayor Daryl. He left the city-states without ever revealing his true reason for not fighting. Many years passed, and once Daryl stepped down as mayor, the truth of why Genkaku refused to lift his blade finally came to light. Daryl had secretly coated the sword he gave to Genkaku for the duel with poison. Genkaku was damned whether he won or lost. If he did lose, fine. And if he won, Daryl was planning to exile him for his underhanded treachery. Once Genkaku realized all of this, he couldn't bring himself to swing his sword. Though his name was cleared at long last, Genkaku never once set foot in the city-states of Joustin again. As for what happened after, well, you kids know about all that better than I do. I like how Nanami fell asleep during that. Katie asks, does Victor have a scar on his cheeks, or does he have the Bogdanov cheeks? You genuinely can't tell? He just got them cheekbones, bro. Anyways, I guess in the end, living a quiet life with you two meant more to Genkaku than going back to the city-states to clear his name. Hey, wait a... Oh well, she must have been tired. Anyhow, that was the type of life your grandpa led. But you aren't Genkaku's boy. You're your own individual person named Ryo. Don't ever forget that. Alright, it's pretty late. You should carry Nanami off to bed. You two are good kids. I think I sort of understand how Genkaku must have felt about you. Papa Victor? Good morning. Did you sleep well? A little bit surprised she doesn't ask about what happened. And then, hey Global, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Victor and Kan both have the mewing faces like crazy. Don't worry, Ryo. I'll go with you. Ryo. Commander Ryo. Ryo, what will you do? Yay! Leader, leader! You're the type of guy we can rely on! Ryo. I have faith you'll rise to the occasion. This is a decision you gotta make on your own. Ryo. Well, if anyone can do it, you can. Have you made up your mind? If you think I can do all those things, there's no way I can do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Ryo, if that's what you've decided, then that's all that matters. I'll give you all the fight I got in me, if that's what it takes to beat that bastard Luca. We'll be counting on you, Ryo. On the power you have in you. I know it's not much, Ryo, but I'll help out too. I'll work my hardest too, for South Window, for the late Lord Grandmire, and for all those who have suffered at the hands of Highland. Commander Ryo, I too shall serve you with all the teachings and tricks I learned at the feet of my master. I also promise you that we shall triumph. Me too. It may not be very able, but what abilities I do have are yours. Come on, guys, this ain't a funeral. We just got our new leader, guys. We gotta celebrate properly. I would like to congratulate you as well. Dr. Juan! Hey, Captini, welcome back in. You're safe! I'm so happy to see you! I'm sorry I had you so worried. Dr. Juan, how did you survive Muse? Well, I was helped out by a kind soldier and managed to make my way here. Welcome, Dr. Juan. The soldiers will be delighted to know we have the most esteemed healer in all of Muse City among us. Your words are too kind. I can only hope that my small knowledge of medicine will be of some help. Ryo, thank you for having me. I will try to make myself useful to the people of this castle. Juan has joined. It's just Juan Guy. Oh, that's right. What's the name of this castle anyway? Say, the kid's right. North Window Castle ain't gonna work since North Window is the name of a village that no longer exists. Let's say we have Commander Ryo come up with a new name. Yeah, how about it, Ryo? Can you think of anything good? I think Dunin is the thing. I thought, at least in the original, maybe I'm misremembering, they gave you preset names you could work with. The castle's Dunin. Okay. More or less what I figured. Let's appoint this 12-year-old as the leader of our war effort. You don't understand, KD. It's determined by fate. Probably gonna have Leknot pop up here in a moment to confirm it more or less. And then Captini said, Bogan is a real man and has been food maxing to gain that beautiful body. Bro, I think you dropped an X. Either that or Bogan must have ate it. North Window reclaimed. Attained the headquarters in Suikoden 2. Hey, Dunin Castle. That's a great name. Yeah, I like it too. You'd like anything he thought of. Shut up, sis. So this is our home, Dunin Castle. Dunin Castle! Dunin Castle! Dunin Castle. Well, I guess it's okay if it's the name our leader chose. Great. Now that we got the castle named, how about that party? Oh no, who could have foreseen Leknot showing up? Whoa! Huh? Who are you? I am Leknot, the keeper of the gate rune, the watcher of the great balance. Ryo, inheritor of the bright shield rune. The time for the stars of destiny to gather together is almost upon us once more. I hereby bestow upon you the tablet of promise. Upon it will appear the names of your followers, the source of your strength. I'm Lady Leknot's pupil Luke, and this is the Tablet of Promise. You should be grateful that she's given you this. I'll also bless you with my presence. Not that I really want to, but that's what Lady Leknot has ordered. Luke has joined. My eyes catch faint glimpses of the future, and yours is interwoven with the destinies of many. Your friend, the inheritor of the Black Sword Rune. I see him in your fate as well. You both have hard roads ahead. And yet, you must always look towards the future, Rio. So, it's Victor and Flick. You're still alive? You little... Is this person a friend of yours? Yeah, kinda. We fought together once before. But whatever. We'll have a real party next time. Rise and shine! Come on, get up! Up! You're the leader of the Alliance Army now, so you gotta get it together! Nanamine has joined. Captini, if you were a weird teleporting girl, you'd play all sides of the war to gain deity-like status in the end? Who says she's not? You know your country's done messed up if it requires a divine intervention to fix? I plead the fifth. Are you in need of something, Commander? Suggestion box. Moo moo! Moo moo moo! Moo 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 moo! Moo 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 moo! Moo 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 moo! Moo! So that one's from Muku Muku. So Apple looks angry. We're going to leave her alone. We're going to talk to Leona and go get Stallion and potentially Yoshino. So many famed people gather in the Great Hall above. Makes me nervous just thinking about it. I found my moo. Commander, everyone's chambers in the Great Hall where we all gather are under my watchful eye. Take it from me, this area gets really dirty what with all the people passing through to go to the shops. Shops, plural, are they even open yet? Oh, Commander, where are you headed? The plaza is quite the nice breeze this time of the day. There's a nice open yard just past here. Come play in the yard! I love to play here. It's so nice and open. It's a farm. Can't have too much going on here yet. I just love the terrace here. It's my favorite spot. It really puts me at peace. Hey, look at that! Isn't it beautiful, Bonaparte? Hey, take a close look, Bonaparte! Oh, Commander Rio, want to play with me a while? Oh, is this the cliff climbing? Do I need to spend money? Ninja Garb, Millet Dumplings? Ninja Garb, Stone of Power? Ooh, we gotta go for second place. Get that Stone of Power. On your turn, you can either roll the die, place a mark, slide stopper, roll any number from 2 to 6 to climb that many knots. Roll a 1 and you slide down to the last mark you placed. Wow! Go! I hope you fall, green. Damn it. We're gonna risk it. Now that makes me feel a little bit better. Place me mark. About halfway. Go. It's fine. If we come in second, that'd be good. Oh, that sucks for him. He got hit by a green Muku Muku. What if it's because he has the green outfit on? Hey Mercy, nice to see you again. How you doing? I'm gonna place my mark because I actually want to come in second. Because the power stones and whatnot are permanent upgrades. It's making it hard to come in second. Damn it. No. Here I am trying to sandbag. Go! Hey, we got first in the rope climbing for the first time. We got a ninja garb. Oh, no, I'm going to have to get rid of something else. Were these games made as a play to addict children to gambling because you're starting to see a pattern? I mean, that's a fun one. That's more of a mini game than actual gambling, but... the answer is Japan, of course. All right, let's go visit Barbara. Hey, Rio, what brings you here?
Why not make a restaurant here? You'd make lots of money and have a full belly.
You come here too, huh? So what's up?
Here I am, the most valuable member of the Dunan army, and I don't even have my own room? Explain.
Going for strolls around here is my daily routine. Bro, how many days have you done it? We haven't even had this place a full day yet. Mercy, you're drunk as heck right now. Been a rough day at work. Sorry to hear that. But glad to have you. Yeah, we already talked to the Terrace Boy. Konami and Sega have to advertise their pachinko business somehow. So speaking of pachinko business, I didn't even know this is a game show, but there's something called The Wall that's essentially just like gigantic-ass pachinko. Anyway. This reservoir supplies the entire castle. If you ask me, it's the most important place in the entire fortress. We don't have any shops yet. That's not a surprise. We actually haven't recruited any shopkeepers. Oh yeah, now we should be able to go to South Window and fix our rune situation. Okay, I thought this place would be empty. You should look in on my sister once in a while. I think she misses you.
Hiya, Rio. How are you?
Hey, Rio.
What are we up to? Oh, just having a meeting about what type of show to do. Oh, hello, Rio. We've lived in the forest for so long that being around all these people is taking some getting used to.
Oh. Good old Shido. Oh, I wasn't trying to leave yet. Oh, no, it's this dude. Yeah, Fitcher.
This should be it. Excuse me, is this North Window? My guy ditched me on the way here, you see.
You're way off. It is.
Thank you. You see, I heard a rumor that a great hero here defeated the Highland Army. So I hurried here to see him for myself. Have you ever seen this hero? What's he like?
He's unbelievably cool. He's nothing special. The hero's me. He's nothing special.
Yes, I guess that's the nature of rumors, but I still want to meet him anyway. Be seeing you.
Hey, boss. Man, I gotta tell you, this place of yours sure knows how to keep a fella's belly full. It's like I died and went to heaven. My sword arm is starting to get a little rusty. Oh, maybe that's the quote that I had mixed up. Is it supposed to be rusty or antsy?
Hey, Rio! It's nice outside. Gengen loves it outside. It feels good.
Barbara. Hey there, good to see ya. We start putting our recipes away. And our old books. Look at all that extra space now. Interesting. This would be pretty good for Rio, to be honest. It's a nice old arrange button. Wait, who the heck are you? Now this is what the mercenary life is all about. It's Gilbert. Okay, yeah. So now we're back at the beginning.
I thought maybe I'd go out and take a walk.
Oh, Commander Rio, you're on An patrol? An excellent idea, sir.
I'll do everything I can, Commander Rio. The Highland Army, we have to stop them.
What? You need something?
Tenkan is Luke.
So yep, this is our good old tablet of destiny or whatever you call it. It sucks that I can't go one page forward at a time. It's kind of annoying. Hey Meow Laser, how's it going? Meow Laser, did you send that message twice to imply that Mercy's seeing double? What are you drinking tonight, Mercy?
Hey, guess who's not here?
Valeria.
Welcome. Oh, is that you, Commander? How about some juice?
Because I'm a youngster.
Hi there. Want to change your party?
Let's get freed, ya. Oh, you can get Flicker now. That's nice. Freed ya? Yes, sir. I'll do my best. So Luke is really good in this game. So he's still a short user? Okay, but he has the speed ring. I'll need to start removing other people's runes and adding them in. We'll add Kinnison again. We'll put in Shiro. And I still need to test if Zamza does the thing that I think he can do. My turn again? Did you send it twice as your YouTube app? It's all good. I just thought it was really funny considering the circumstances.
Okay, now all the beds are made.
Mercy has vodka. So we should probably be able to get Tai-Ho and Yam-Ku, unless there's some other story-type beats. I guess we'll need to go up there again anyway, later. Oh yeah, let's go get runes first. And Clive. If we can even come back in here yet. Okay, I guess we drove him out.
The Highland Army is gone, but Lord Grandmire...
Oh, are you that miracle boy that beat the Highland Army? Oh, that's a... I don't even know if that's a dude or a girl.
There are lots of towns around here. North is the port town of Cusco.
Okay, we've heard that.
I was laid off by Shu, but he gave us all lots of money, so I'm gonna head back to the countryside and start my own business. Some man named Alex is staying at the inn here. He's got his wife with him, a real beauty. He's a lucky man.
I know Alex and his real beauty of a wife.
I'm waiting for my papa to come back. He went to Muse City to protect us all from Highland. I heard that after Muse fell, the soldiers scattered all over the place. I hope this kid's dad is okay too. Oh, looking to stay? Well, our sheets are clean and the food is to die for.
That's not what I heard, lady.
Hey, it's those guys from before. Hi there.
Hi, Pete.
Oh, Ryo, it's been a while. How have you been?
Hey, it's Ryo. Long time no see.
Hey, let's ask him about that thing.
Oh, okay. But don't forget, if I win, you have to do one thing I ask, no matter what it is.
That's fine, but if I win, you have to do the same for me. Understand?
Yeah, of course. Ryo, we heard that the leader of the Dunan army is also named Ryo. Could that be you?
Hilda says you're the one and the same, but that's not true, is it?
What? Seriously? Did you really become the leader of the Dunan army?
See, just like I told you, the first time I saw Ryo's eyes, I knew it. I knew that he would touch the lives of many people.
Damn. Yeah, well, I guess I'm not that good at sizing people up.
Pouting doesn't suit you.
Forget it. Anyway, what are you up to now, Ryo? I'm thinking about maybe doing some more treasure hunting.
We made you a promise, Ryo. A promise that we'd try to help. We aren't soldiers and won't be much use against the Highland Army, but I think surely there must be something we can do. Please let us try.
Join us, we need an innkeeper, yo. Huh?
But I was gonna go treasure hunting. Remember, I won the bet. You have to do one thing I say, right, Alex?
But I... Oh, Hilda? Okay, I get it. Ryo, I'm not sure how I can help out, but I'll do whatever I can. Alex has joined.
Thanks for having us, Ryo.
Hilda has joined. Anyhow, we'll head to Dunan Castle right away.
Come now, no need to be in such a rush. But we are happy that we'll be able to help others by helping you. Let's start packing at once. Yay, yahoo! Let's go now! I want to see the castle!
Yeah, Mercy, that doesn't sound so good. Are you willing to share? Or if you're wanting to keep things to yourself, that's totally acceptable as well.
What will become of South Window now that Lord Grandmire is gone?
Now this is a rare sight. What's your business? It's got a water orb. Alright, fire sealing on Zamza, just to see if this works. No, that sounds... Maybe it's the opposite. Anyway. Okay, I guess we're fine for now. It's not stream friendly? Okay.
Hey, how you doing? Me? I'm doing good. Well, take care, buddy.
Hey, don't touch that bonsai over there. It's very delicate.
Just like I told you, right? I knew something was funny.
So we got the friendship orb.
Well, it's about time to get ready for supper. Huh? Who are you? Leader of the Dunan army? Never heard of it. Me? I'm an armorer.
Rumors. Don't ask me.
The Highland army may be gone, but we can't relax yet. A while ago, I saw half-plates in this armorer's rarefied section. I knew I should have bought it.
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome, dear customer.
Hey, it's a half-plate. It's way the hell too expensive, though. Already. That Adlai is such a headache. There are always strange noises coming from this house, and he will never shut up. Who the hell are you guys? Would you mind joining us? It doesn't matter. Go get me a sacrificial Jizo, and make it snappy. Can you hurry it up with that sacrificial Jizo? If memory serves me correctly, the sacrificial Jizo is a bit of a rare find in one of the towns.
I am Gantetsu, a great priest.
They said there's no bonsai contest this year. Grandpa is so disappointed. Everyone was gathered at the gate, but my mama said I couldn't go. If I remember correctly, it takes kind of a long time to get Gantetsu. You either need like the tier 3 or tier 4 castle, or maybe to be like level 50. Something random. Buy candles at the trading post. This place is really part of the city hall, but they opened it up so all people can use it. Alright, I guess that's nothing. Oh, it's Adlai. You can buy some stuff in the trader now.
What is it, kid? Want to start trading? Well, okay. All you gotta do is find cheap trade goods and buy them. Then sell them elsewhere for as much as you can.
I feel like the wooden amulets are probably good for the kobold village. They said candles. May as well buy all of them. Whack. I got no space. Katie asks, isn't the sacrificial Jizo a thing in Shintoism or Taoism? Might be super mistaken though. It's kind of like Japanese Buddhism. It's not entirely Shinto, but I mean it kind of also is. So the way that it works is that Jizo is kind of like a Buddhist priest, if I'm remembering correctly, who worked to save like children, and he's kind of venerated after his death, and so they think that Jizo goes to like hell to help the children from going to hell, essentially. And there's even like a shrine in Tokyo where there's like, bro, I don't even know, like literally 1,000 little babies statuettes that people put like scarves and knitted hats on to protect the little babies. And I'm pretty sure Jizo shows up in Sekiro as well. Not like literally, but the concept. Mercy said juice or water is fine too to drink. You hope Stella drops by too? Tequila to be nice with the best girl. Yo, long time no see. I know you. You're the leader of the Dunan army now, right? Go knock 'em dead, kid. Richmond, please join us. I had a feeling you were going to ask that. In fact, I knew you would. Sure, I got no problem with joining your team, but can't hardly do it for nothing now, can I? Okay, here's what I'll do. See this coin? I'm going to flip it, and if you can call what it lands on, I'll join you. What do you say? Okay. Here goes. Heads. Haha. Too bad, it's tails. One more time. Haha, no problem. Here goes. It's heads. Haha, too bad, it's tails. Moikai. Tails. Oh, so close. It's heads. One more time. Haha, no problem. Tails. It's heads. One more. Seems the worst way to gamble. It's only his fate in the line. As you guys may guess, there's a bit of a trick to this. So now we need to give up. Oh well, if you change your mind, come back. I didn't see what he said. Oh my goodness! The candles and wooden amulets don't stack? No wonder why I ran out of space. That's dumb. Okay, we get her after the battle. Phew, maybe I'll take a short rest. Oh, hello there. Pardon me, but I didn't notice that I had visitors. Freed! How are you? Are you unhurt? I've been so worried about you. Yoshino, please forgive me. Why? If you were okay, why didn't you tell me? South Window surrendered and Lord Grandmire was killed. I was so very worried. Why didn't you send word? Yoshino, with Lord Grandmire dead, it is my duty as the assistant to the late mayor to do whatever I can for the people of South Window. Now is the time to fight, not the time for me to worry about my personal affairs. You have always been this way, and yet you came back to your home, to me. Yoshino, I'm so sorry, but I'm here on business with Commander Ryo. Once our task is done, I must leave again. Read. Yoshino, please wait a little longer until this war and all that comes with it ends. I won't. What? What did you say? I said I won't wait any longer. Commander Ryo, please take me along with you. The only skills I possess are the naginata and laundry. Nevertheless, I wish to fight alongside my husband Freed. I plead of you. We'll fight together. Really? Oh, thank you so much. Yoshino has joined you. Commander! No, forgive me. It is your decision to make as our leader. I won't interfere. Dear, I don't want to be apart from you. I don't want you to worry. Don't want to worry about you each day. Even if it is dangerous, I'd rather face that danger by your side than be alone. Yoshino, it is dangerous, but I will never let any harm befall you. I swear this on my life. Read. Well then, once I'm ready, I'll move our things to Dunan Castle.
Yoshino's actually a pretty good character, especially with Freed. They have a pretty decent Unite attack.
Even though the Highland Army left this town, the war is still raging. Hi there, mister. Where are you going? The Watergate? It's east of here, isn't it? Stallion! I got bamboozled. We don't let go. Oh. Gah! Nobody will take me seriously. I tell you, it was tough shaking off the Highland Army like I did.
Alright, so I need to run from more battles, I think.
I don't know.
I mean, I imagine let go works the same functionally as run. Maybe it doesn't.
I saw Yoshino packing up and getting ready to move. She looked so happy.
Here you go, Mercy.
Booze is the best medicine for old men.
Right. Oh, damn it. Ha ha ha! You made a bet with Richmond? Something something.
He uses a trick coin. It's heavier on one side, see? So he can tell whether the heads or tails are in his hand. Then he just does a quick maneuver when he opens his hand and... Well, you get the picture. Here, kid, I got something for you. Use this coin next time you challenge him.
You acquired a coin. He thinks we're so poor we don't have a coin. Wait, maybe I could get that first bit of dialogue again?
What's wrong? Aren't you going to take him on? Don't worry, with that coin you got this in the bag.
You go all in, and if you win, you go all in again, and if you lose everything, just break the door and smoke some crack. No, you. It's terrible advice. Here for another go? Maybe you can win this time. Here, use this coin. Haha! Finally figured it out, eh? Sorry for tricking you. But the thing is, Ryo, a leader needs to be able to see through cheap cons like that. You get me? Okay. A promise is a promise. I'll join your team. Richmond has joined. Oh, goodbye, Radat. Hello, Dunan Castle. Oh, don't worry. I know the way, of course. Alright, guys, we got the best character.
Master Shu has left town. I sure miss him.
I'm sorry, please leave. Now that Master Shu no longer comes around, business just isn't what it used to be. Bro, where is Ada? Or not Ada, what's his name? Amada. Is he in here? How do we get Namu Amada Butsu? This river, the Dunan, runs to Lake Torin, and from there empties out into the Great Sea. Richmond's crazy. There's a method to his madness. Oh, let's go save it. Bro, you know I must have, like, PlayStation 1 PTSD or something if I feel compelled to save it. Like, as though the game is going to crash the same way on Steam. Well, I guess to be fair, I mean, I've definitely had games crash on me on Steam. Haven't had this game crash at all yet, I don't think. Or no, didn't I? Like a really weird spot? No, that was near. I meant to let him go. I need to check out the Zamza strats. This one looks like a uvula or a heart. Anytime I see or hear the word uvula, I honestly think of Cow and Chicken. If anybody remembers that cartoon. Well, I don't know if it works if he misses. That's useless. Keeps missing. Maybe he's too low of a level or something. Alright, yeah, he's missing too much. He needs to level up. You remember Cow and Chicken? Dad was proud, he didn't know how. Alright, let's just go back to the stupid castle and put all of our trading post things away. But I can't believe they don't stack, though. Rip the Courage the Cowardly Dog creator? I didn't hear that the creator of Courage the Cowardly Dog died, I don't think. But that sucks. Courage was like one of the realest shows. Some real messed up stuff in that one, but also great because of it. Because he was oh so very naughty. Wait, I never talked to them. Hello there, Rio. I hope you aren't being too much of a fussy eater. Oh, hi there, Commander! Hey, what's up? Got a job for me? What kind of info do you need? A companion's secret. How to recruit someone. That's right. We have a mystery person. Amada. I don't remember how to get him. Clive. Stallion. Wakaba. Gantetsu. Adlai. Connell. Lebrant. Yuda. Now we could also find out our companion's secrets. Wait, why is Millie more expensive? I guess Zams is more expensive too. Zamaza. Alright, chat. Who all would you like to learn about? Katie, every now and again, you'll remember that it was a cartoon and just wonder how that was allowed on children's television. Courage? It wasn't that bad. I loved Courage. Global, some cartoon creator died recently, you're pretty sure? I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I'm just surprised I didn't hear about it then. Richmond kind of looks like he could be in Hajime no Ippo. I could see that, yeah. He kind of does fit that vibe. Oh, Cow and Chicken? I guess, yeah, that's kind of more fair. I don't know. Cow and Chicken felt like a way more unhinged version of Rocco's Modern Life. Without Horns wants to learn more about Muku Muku. Okay, we could do that. Let's find out Muku Muku's secrets. The investigation fee is 100 potch. What'll you do? Do it! Just ask this here hard-boiled investigator, Richmond. No secret safe from me. Cow and Chicken was a tamer Ren and Stimpy. That's true. With pioneers like Ren and Stimpy, Cow and Chicken was a shoo-in. Learn about the dog next? Okay. Being able to fight alongside my husband fills me with joy. Hey there, good to see you. Let's put away the amulets. The Collar. I'm not going to use the haziness orb, I don't think. Let's go change out the party a bit now. We're going to put Shiro away, even though I quite like Shiro. Grr. And add in, what's her face? Yoshino? She's got some bento. She's awesome. Naginata Sakuramaru plus.
I'm at your service, sir.
Yoshino needs to get freed back. Hey Stella, how's it going? Mercy's been waiting for you. She missed you. With that horn, there were a bunch of cartoons from the 90s you couldn't stand to watch because you thought the art was ugly. Bro, speaking of that, I was so disappointed at whatever the hell they did to Dexter's Lab. It's like, why? Like, the art used to be so good, and then they, like, severely changed it. I never understood how or why. Need to, like, look it up in a retrospective or something. Oh yeah, I need to test out Zams's fighting capabilities. Maybe not against bunnies. Shaman Lee's. There we go. Husband and wife attack. 2 times damage to one enemy. Yoshino gets unbalanced. Okay, so maybe this wasn't as good as I thought. They salute each other? What nerds. He does take no damage. Okay. I mean, that's kind of a weird setup to make that work, but it does work. So he just gets free 2 times damage with the fire sealing rune on. And he could also do double damage with water. So that would be a viable strat potentially for him. Father Saladin, welcome on into the stream. Johnny Bravo. I liked Johnny Bravo to a degree. Apparently that's my Johnny Bravo impression. The one that I didn't even know I had. Damn you, stallion. Alright, so I'm gonna go flee from enemies and head back to South Window while I do that. And wait, why did I want to go there? Oh, I should have removed Shiro. I guess we're fine with Shiro. I don't even know what I'm doing. Do I need to do this yet? I need to go get the Jizo, that's right. I could equip Yoshino with something. Freed just has the killer. So we could remove Freed and get him out of the party. That's what I was going to do. We're going to replace Freed. Oh, there's something else I need to do. Okay. I'm going to go figure things out. Quack. We'll keep Kinney in for now. Well, not exactly, but I'll use him again. Did I take off the magic sealing rune? I don't remember. Magic drain. I did! We gotta go visit Barbara. Yeah, Samurai Jack was pretty cool. I just never caught the episodes in order, so I couldn't appreciate it as much as I otherwise could have had I seen them. I always remember that one episode, though, where he meets that Hydra. It's like, one of us always lies and the other tells the truth. Which is it? And then so Jack comes up with this like long, convoluted explanation to figure out which of the two serpent heads is lying. Then he jumps into the mouth of the other, and then they're both like, oh, what an idiot, he fell for it. Because neither of them knew that. That was peak cartoon cinema for little me back then. Goodbye, Freed. Goodbye, Zamza. Goodbye, Kenny. No, that's an enemy. Goodbye, Kenny. Now we can add in, what's her face? Annie. Excuse me. Rena and Heidi. There's a reason for this. Mercy, yes. Capital letters. Katie, your mom never let you watch Samurai Jack, but you could just tell it was built different. You watched it whenever she wasn't home or paying attention. That's how it is. Let's retrieve Magic Drain. Okay. Oh no, everyone said Stella was weird in high school? I'm sorry. I mean, you're probably in good company here. Firing, okay. Oh, I need to let things go. What am I doing? I don't even want to go this way to begin with. Maybe I do. Couscous. Let's save it first. Lately, some nasty scoundrels who only prey on groups of girls have been popping up around here. Say, you look like you've got potch to spare. Shop till your heart out. Have I watched season 5 of Samurai Jack, the ending of the series? No, I've only ever caught like a couple episodes here and there. Hey there, buddy. You must be quite the lucky fella having so many pretty ladies at your side. Yeah, you know, I'm actually kinda jealous. Say, big guy, how about sharing a few of your fine friends with us poor unlucky types? Huh? What? Seriously? Be a good girl. Stop that! Whoa, look at this guy, acting brave for the ladies. He got me from behind! Too bad, lover boy. Hey, cut it out or you'll get a taste of my secret move, the golden bird holy. Now just quiet down and quit fighting. Get your hands off her, scum! Who the hell are you? You still have something to say? Eep! You back with us?
What happened? Thanks. I know it's tough because you can't fight very well, but girls need to be kept safe, am I right? I'll do my best. You are. Okay, good answer. And your name is Rio? I'm Ulan. I was the bodyguard for hire, but now I'm out of work. So, think you can walk? I'll get you where you need to be. Please join us. Okay, but first I want to hear about your situation. So, you're fighting Highland, eh? I thought you were just a kid, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, I'll do it. You seem to be well worth protecting. Glad to join you, Rio. Ulan has joined. Ulan has joined. She got an angry dragon. I guess we'll send Yoshino out of the party for now. It's been nice traveling with you, sir. Angry Dragon, 2 times damage, 1 time only, unlimited during anger. Oh, so if we get her the other rune that makes it that she's always angry, she'll always have that. Ulan's cool. I don't ever think I really used her that much. Kind of, I'm tempted to see. Wait, is her attack really that high? Yeah, what the hell? What level is her weapon? 7. Oh, okay, that might be part of it. Steel Fists. $27? Yo, she's kind of a badass. No wonder why she thinks we suck at fighting. The Dunan army, you say? I wonder, can we really trust them? The Dunan army? Thanks to them, we can finally get our boats out. My husband is so elated. Sell you a drink if you weren't at work? Understandable. Is it true that the Dunan army defeated Solon G? You can't believe it. Or I can't believe it. Oh no, I did my stream voice. Stream, POV. With the Highland soldiers gone, we can finally get some booze shipped here. What a relief. There you go, Mercy. Pop is so happy because he can finally get drunk in peace. Yeah, I said you should drink at work, then they're paying you for it. So I was like, what the hell, I probably should, because you've only got a few weeks left. What are they going to do, fire you? I mean, not to be a bad influence or anything, but you never know where the line is till you cross it. Actually, I don't know if there are any like legal ramifications for that type of work. I don't think about it. You could probably get away with light drinking at work. It's hard to pass on simmered flounder. I don't know if I've ever had flounder now that I think about it. That's right, Ariel's friend is safe. Hey, big guy. Got a nice fresh one here. You interested? Is he soliciting me? My papa tells me I should study more, but I hate studying. Hey, you. Do you know the leader of the Dunan army? My husband doesn't come home much, but when he does, he comes back loaded with money. He's a gambler. Is it war? It's probably a trader. Those Highland soldiers are a joke. Your manager loves you, okay? So it's true. She really is a brilliant strategist. That's pretty incredible. Global said once upon a time he worked in the wine department of a local grocery store. Drinking on the job was a perk of a grocery store? That's wild. Yeah, we finally got enough money. We can start upgrading our stuff a bit more. Actually, do I really want to keep Anita in the party? I feel like I've got good options already with like Victor and Ulan. She doesn't do ×3 damage. She doesn't. Those scoundrels haven't shown their faces lately.
Stella, you drink too much caffeine already, which is dumb because you don't need to stay up overnight. Causes the same amount of problems as alcohol for you? Really? Could you go into more detail about that if you don't mind sharing? Also, like, how much caffeine do you drink? I'm curious. I guess I don't really drink a lot. Anywhere between like 2 to 4 glasses a day? I don't know.
I heard Tai-Ho and his brother Yam-Ku are back. I gotta go see him. Hey, a fish! A fish! I want to catch a fish!
You had vendors come in for product demonstrations, so the buyer and you would test the stuff? You went overboard once or twice?
The Dunan army, they got lucky, that's all. It won't last, believe me.
Oh. I was like, one time I thought it had like a lot more ellipses. I think that's because the window was opening and closing.
Managing cargo is tough work, you know. Huh? South window? Just head south from here. You'll find it easy enough. Lately, I haven't heard anything about that monster in North Window. A monster in North Window? Some drunken old fool is probably just saying things. Phew, it's not easy keeping watch on a boat. I'm watching the boat like my grandpa told me to.
It looks like Tai-Ho and Yam-Ku ain't here. That's fine. We still got Ulan. Then we can go visit Stallion, perhaps. Stella said they both put you at higher risk of having a seizure. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And you drink energy drinks, usually a small Red Bull, which is on the low end for caffeine, and energy drinks at least. Just mostly because it makes you much more personable. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of lucky where I don't really like energy drinks at all. Pretty much the only other ones that I kind of enjoyed were the coffee monsters. But I just can't stand the taste of like normal Red Bull or Monster energy drinks. Which I guess my liver is definitely glad about. Yeah, I guess if Anita's rune didn't have that down back, what's it called? Down back. Negative effect of 10% damage reduction, no. 10% accuracy loss. I'd probably be more inclined to keep her in the party. I need to let things go. What am I doing? She's an angry dragon. Oh, that's pretty cool. That kind of reminds me of a Pond's Boar rune. Meow, most of your jobs have involved driving. I misread that as drinking at first. So you don't usually have the luxury of drinking at work? But you showed up to retail jobs hella messed up? You name it, you've shown up when you shouldn't have? What are they gonna do? Or what are you gonna do? Put the item on the shelf wrong? So, I might have a little bit of a controversial opinion about like drugs and drug testing and work. I kind of think that random drug tests are bullcrap, and that if you need to administer a random drug test to see if somebody's popping, then like that's on you for not even being able to tell. However, contrarily, I could see the value of having a random, quote unquote, random drug test, because that could stop discriminatory practices against individuals. Because if it's, you know, not a random test, then it's a discriminating test, and then yeah, I don't really think there's a good solution for a lot of that stuff. So I would rather there just kind of essentially be no drug testing at work, and just everything kind of be behavioral based. Like, why do you need to have drugs as the pretext to fire somebody for misbehavior, you know? But beyond that, I think just like, if somebody has control of their life and whatnot, you know, they have control of their life. Don't need a damn test to prove or damn anybody. People do less drugs now than they did like 100 years ago. Most of it was just legal then. If anything, I would disagree with that, Stella, and argue the opposite, that people do more drugs now to a degree, but they're more legal now. Granted, depending on your idea of what constitutes a drug, that might change your feelings about things. Because now we have like over-the-counter drugs as well as like prescription drugs, which get abused by people. So sure, we might not have, you know, as easy access to like raw cocaine or heroin in the form of like poppy opiates, that's the word. But contrarily, we have things like Xanax and all these other prescription drugs now. But with all that being said, I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable person on this subject. So there's probably some levels to this that I might not have all the details on. Meow says, drug tests are bullcrap. The only thing that stays in your system long enough is THC, so all the tweakers get away with crap. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know enough about it. Stella said you used to be able to go and just buy amphetamines. Yeah. And then they made crystal meth. Because I remember back when I was a kid, Chlorocidin D was like the best thing to have, essentially, if you had like a legitimate fever or sickness that you know, didn't necessarily have to go to the hospital for. And then because they were making, like, people were taking it to make crystal meth, they locked that stuff behind the counters now. Cappuccini says lots of drugs have been shifted from hard drugs like speed, heroin, etc. to drugs with... Not sure what you're trying to say there. Recipes? Legal or illegal? Meow, you were on probation for years. You used to get tested regularly? Okay, so you know about the whole THC thing? Is that because that's what they're testing for specifically? Aren't there other tests that could show other substance abuses? I don't know. It's probably too cost prohibitive. But I guess I haven't been fleeing a lot. Father asked, do I take any iodine or other supplements? I don't know. I'm not one of those people that's like against, you know, taking, what do you call it, ibuprofen or Tylenol or anything. Like when I have a headache, I'm not against like using medicine. But I'm very fortunate where I've been in quite good health for some time. Like the very last time I got sick was, I think it was March. It was either February or March-ish of 2020 with the Rona. No, maybe it was 2021. And I got that essentially through family. Which, you know, that's a lovely gift. And my corona symptoms weren't that bad because I'd had the vaccine, thankfully. And I just had some really cool fever dreams of playing Vampire Survivors because I'd been playing Vampire Survivors. And I had continued to play Vampire Survivors in my fever dreams with the Rona. So, as far as my sickness experience goes, it really wasn't that bad. And that was a number of years ago at this point, 3 or 4, maybe even 5. All I need is some head pats and I'm good and running again? Nah, I hate being touched. Also, when I'm sick, I want to be babied, yo. My feet up. Nah, I mean, honestly, like, when I get sick, I just kind of take a nap, and that's about it. I really haven't been, like, extremely sick in a very long time. Like, the last time I got really, really sick, other than Corona, was when I was still in school. I got something my freshman year where, like, I couldn't even, like, leave my bed to go down to the chow hall. So my roommate had to get me food. Which is kind of messed up because I was like, hey man, take my ID and just like use my meal card. And they like wouldn't let him, even though I was like deathly sick. Which I mean, I definitely understand on their part, but he had to like go into his own meal plan to pay for some victuals. Which was kind of annoying to me, but I'm not too upset about it. It's just kind of crazy to me, like how little support structures there are for things like students. In a lot of places. Or just like in general, like not to be all too socialistic, but don't know about you guys, but I'd rather not have sick people like sneezing or cooking around my food or like quote unquote cleaning areas while they're sick and like getting their germs everywhere. So I'd much prefer like a universal healthcare system so I don't have to deal with sick people working when they ought not to be. You were making a joke, but same for real? I know you're making a joke. Oh, Stallion! Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. We could take care of 2 things at once. Bro, how messed up is it going to be if you can't let go of things? You actually have to flee. Anyway, so I'm going to head back to the castle to talk to Richmond to get our clue about Muku Muku. And then, who else wanted Shiro to be next? We'll look up his info in the phone book. Global says, not to sound very much like Lenin, but you think we should get sick days? Nah, that's communism. Get 'em! We're going to ensure you have the freedom to get sick and die trying, kid. Hey, what's up? Got a job for me? I finished the investigation. First, the results of the basic investigation. Name, Muku Muku, age 6. From Green Hill Forest. Position, Special Forces. Notes, none. Let's find out Shiro's secret. So now that we completed tier 1 of Muku Muku, we can go to secret number 2, and that one will cost 50. So every character in the game has at least 3 secrets that Richmond can uncover. So I think this is kind of one of the most brilliant ways I've ever seen in a video game to kind of add more info and characterization to characters that isn't done like directly from talking to them or anything like that. And the fact that it's like completely voluntary is just kind of really neat to me. So to me, this is like one of those features in a game that's like, it's so simple, but it's so damn effective. It like boggles my mind it hasn't really been done before or since to like this degree at least. Maybe there's been like some other games here and there. It's not as though I played everything, but yeah. Anyway, just one of my favorite parts of this game. All right, let me hydrate real quick. Captini said because people who use THC lie so often about their last use, it gave a huge range in how long it shows up in the test. So in Finland, they did a study to see how it affects people who specifically don't use THC and found that it's typically in the system for 1 to 5 days most commonly. That's interesting. I wonder if there's a difference in the tests and whatnot. Meow says, that makes sense if you don't use it regularly. Also, people in Finland aren't fat like Americans. Oh, I was like, where am I going? I need to talk to Stallion. Sticky Stallion. I should also be checking for the sacrificial Jizo. Speed ring. Ooh, 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 ooh. She has 2 of them. It's a Greyhawk. Okay, so we don't have Kinnison in the party to equip that. That's fine. They're saying Finland doesn't actually exist? Okay. It's a government conspiracy like birds. Stella said, speaking of working while sick, the last time you were really sick, you worked a 15-hour shift because a person quit last minute. You accidentally took too much cold medicine and were tussined out the whole time. Stella says, congrats to all the U.S. research scientists about to be poached by Canada and Europe. They're definitely going to have universal health care. Oi, oi, oi. Finland does sound made up. What are they, in the ocean? With their fins? That's dumb. Let's see if we got some info about Shido. It's a cat. Meow. I'm onto you, pal. Woo. Honestly, Shiro looks so damn fluffy. That portrait. I want to pet it. Finish him. Okay. Wait, why did I talk to her? Oh, because I'm thinking about Richmond. I guess it's just a force of habit at this point now. Okay, I haven't gotten into enough battles. Hello there, Ryo. I hope you aren't being too much of a fussy eater. Oh, hi there, Commander. I'm not the fussy eater. It was Jowie. He didn't want to eat his carrots. His ninjin. Do other countries have their name butchered by the international community? Your actual name is Swomi? Oh yeah, I mean, it's really common for that. Like, Japan comes from Zipengu, which I don't remember the origins of that. I think it had to do with, like, Marco Polo first hearing about it. And, like, Japan's name is Nihon, like, the root of the sun, sun root, or Nippon, which is the same thing but different for some reason. Which I never really did learn the difference between when it's called Nihon versus Nippon. Maybe I should like look into that sometime. And I'm trying to remember why Germany became the way it is instead of like Deutschland. But yeah, there's so many butchered names for countries. And for instance, like the United States in Korean is Miguk, which means beautiful country. And that kind of led to the slur toward the Koreans, because when they would call for American soldiers, it sounded like they were referring to themselves as something else. And so that's kind of crazy how that happened. Another one. Trying to remember. Anyway. Korea's name comes from the name of a kingdom that doesn't even exist anymore. Some people still call it Myanmar Burma. Oh, yeah. Well, the thing about that, Myanmar and Burma, like, I always thought that people were just kind of being wool-headed about calling countries by the wrong name. Like Czechoslovakia versus the Czech Republic, or like Slovenia and whatnot. But I think part of it is only learning about those countries when they were named a certain thing at a certain time in history, and just kind of being out of the loop as to like more current events and the facts that names have changed. And speaking of like Korea's name, when I first went to Japan, I like walked into a bar and they're like, "Oh, we don't have foreigners here." I'm like, "Even if I can speak Japanese?" And they're like, "Oh crap, you speak Japanese?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then like they let me in, and it was just like a bunch of old people. And so like literally the moment I like sat down at the bar, some old dude at the end of the bar was like, "Hey," in Japanese, obviously, "what's your opinion on North Korea?" And I'm like, "What the hell?" And the only reason I even like recognized what he was talking about is because I knew that Korea, there's like the Joseon dynasty and whatnot, and in Japanese, apparently they refer to North Korea as like Joseon. Wait, nope. Anyway, it's something like that. Chosan. Kita Chosan, right. And so I was like, North Chosan. Okay. And then that made me, yeah, I was like, it's North Korea. I don't necessarily have to like the country, but I'm sure their people are fine. You can say that about pretty much anybody. And so the dude's like, "Oh, that's a diplomatic answer." He was impressed. But I mean, that's not the conversation I was expecting to have walking into just some random bar. Meow, you have a globe from the 80s. Its name is not accurate anymore. Yeah, when I was a kid, we had field trips to a local globe maker, Replogal Globe Company. And it was a pretty cool field trip in the 90s. And they had, not only did they have like globes of the Earth, we also saw globes for like the moon and Mars. And that was super cool to me. But I never had enough money to like just buy one randomly on a field trip, which kind of sucked. But I mean, that's just how it is sometimes. And then I got curious about that company. So I like looked it up a bunch of years back at this point and found out. All right, I'm going to have to figure out what the hell Stallion secret is if this is not enough times fleeing a battle. And I found out that company went out of like business a long time ago. I was like, I'm disappointed. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like nobody really uses globes anymore. And then it like sank into my mind. Just like, wait a second. Nobody really uses globes anymore. It's like, so there's no like real globe manufacturer pretty much anymore. Which is just kind of like mind-blowing to me. Father Saladin, the last time you ran into a bar, you had a big bump on your head. Well, see, that's probably because you weren't wearing your helmet, man. Always got to wear the helmet. Czechoslovakia splitting up and Burma stopped being in official use are pretty recent, so it's not weird that it happens. I mean, I'm not saying that it's like weird or anything. I'm just saying that it's really not that recent, though, if you really look at it. Now, you think your parents got your globe with the encyclopedias, which are also not accurate anymore? Yeah, that was kind of another trip. Like when I was a kid, you know, the encyclopedias were the thing to use. Now they're not. We got a question mark earn. So I'm gonna win some battles so that way we can talk to Richmond again. Yeah, so now the question is, where the hell am I going to get a globe of the moon or Mars? At least those borders aren't going to change as frequently, right? Recent equals living memory of people under 50. So you're talking about recent from the geopolitical scale, I see. Hey, what's up? Got a job for me? Czechoslovakia split up in 92? That's not that long ago? Bro, that's literally over 30 years ago at this point now. I hate to break the news. Shudo. Age 9. Forest near Yubei. Special Forces. We're not getting in random battles. Mookabukus. You were born in 92? You know how long ago it was? So that information's older than you are, or just as old. Captini said, you're pretty sure that things from 92 are starting to be put in a museum already? You hear that, Stella? You belong in a museum. It was one of the stupidest, funniest taunts in the game that I've heard. Congrats, Mercy, you got Meow Laser trashed. I'm gonna be annoyed when Richmond tells me to just keep fleeing from battles. Meow Lazy, you're born in 82, probably older than all y'all. Oh yeah, well my dad's older than you. Bet you wore hammer pants as a kid, too. Let's talk to Richie Rich. I escaped here from Muse. Please let me stay here. Please. No, he's got to go. Ah, not enough battles.
I came here with my father, but it's so lonely without my mom.
Stella says, do you actually want to feel old? Because you can do it with one sentence. What's the sentence? How are your knees feeling? I guess that could come off a lot dirtier than I intended. Okay, I've got a sentence for you. We are now closer. Wait, how does it work? Okay, we are now closer to the 90s than that 70s show was to the 70s when it was created. They killed Rena. Stella said, the age gap between Meowlaser and your mom is smaller than the age gap between you and Meowlaser. We're further from the 90s. Thank you. I knew I was not syntaxing that properly.
Welcome, yo.
Stay. See it? Oh, he's just an item shop. Maybe he has a Jizo. Hey, Rio. Nice of you to stop by. Wind of sleep. He does have the Jizo. Okay. Let's go see Adelaide. Mercy, you like Muay Thai? That's awesome. Yeah, if I was ever to like really devote myself to a martial art, I think I would use Muay Thai as a base. Unironically. It makes me so mad that Anderson Silva had like one of the best clinches in MMA, just absolutely demolishing Rich Franklin twice. And then he like never used it again. Granted, like he was always going up against like a bunch of wrestlers for style reasons, but it's like, bro, just between your striking and your striking, just beat the crap out of people, bro. But yeah, I feel like knees and elbows are not utilized nearly as much as they could be in like the UFC. Especially against, like, straight-up wrestlers who like to shoot so often. It's like, bro, they're not going to want to shoot if you knee them in the face. Damn you, Richmond. Alright, Father Saladin, we do like to keep things a little bit cleaner here in the chat. Mercy's basically Jean-Claude Van Damme. It took me a second to understand what you're saying. You're fine. I know you're new here, so I'm not gonna like take that really personally or anything. Got shot in the face. It was the least horny Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough you've ever seen. Hey, I will have you know that I fumbled Lae'zel because I didn't really know her at that point in the game. And then I couldn't get her back later, so her premonition was correct. But no, toward the end of the playthrough, I would have had my Gith Yankee California Raisin romance Lae'zel. You handed over the sacrificial Jizo.
Huh? What's this? A sacrificial Jizo? Did I ask for this? I don't recall. What I need is a wooden shield.
You handed over the wooden shield.
What? What am I supposed to do with this piece of junk? Anyway, where's that wind orb that I told you to get?
Hand over the wind orb. Throw the wind orb at him.
Ouch! What are you doing, you little idiot? Huh? I just got a great idea. Nicely done, Ryo. Come, we're off to Dunein Castle. Follow me.
Adlai has joined.
What? You're wondering how I knew your name? Did you think the great Professor Adlai would be so ignorant? Now, come on, hop to it. Behold, I call this the elevator. I, the great inventor Adlai, have at long last once again struck creative gold. Use it wisely.
Hey man, I hate to break it to you, but Sergei in the Tauran Republic came up with this invention first.
This is an elevator. It goes up, it goes down. Very useful, yes.
But does it go into a lake of fire? Into an iron keep? All Jean-Claude Van Damme's fun. Bloodsport's a favorite. I saw like a bunch of his movies when I was a kid, but I have not watched them in a long time. Global Shark dumped you because you turned into a mind flayer. I feel that. What's it gonna do? Fight. Yeah. Alright, I'll go ahead and heal ourselves. Wait, Ulan leveled up somehow? Or did we only ever get 94? Probably only ever got 94. There's no way we got that. Hundreds of HP, or experience. And I'm gonna go see Richmond. Stella, you dyed your hair? What color? Global said you don't know if I found this out after beating the game. I did look it up for what it's worth. That there's a whole skill tree dedicated to ingesting the tadpoles. You didn't know until deep into Act 3 because you were too busy trying to stay pure. Yeah, I stayed pure. I mean, I definitely don't mind that for my first playthrough. It'll make secondary playthroughs more appealing, I guess. Because I really did like a lot of those Mind Flayer powers. Alright, here we go. Hey, what's up? Got a job for me? It is kind of annoying that they didn't give you like some kind of achievement or something for staying so pure for so long. I finished the investigation. I told you to leave it to me, didn't I? Stallion. He's always bragging about how fast he is. If you could just show him how fast you are, he might just... Yeah, so we just need to keep running. Alright, so does anybody have another companion they want to find a secret out about? Honestly, like the first row of secrets isn't that great. Stupid stallion. Your hair is very red. You usually only do parts of it, but you went screw it and did all of it. She's a ginger. She got no soul. Mercy says nice without Horn says cool. Please, stallion. Damn it. It's vampire red, so no soul might be true. Is there a way to check my statistics? For how like often I've fled? I don't think there is anything like that. Like, if letting go doesn't work, I'm going to be so annoyed. It feels like the majority of the stream is just spent doing this right now. Stella was talking about Interview with the Vampire the other night, and Buffy. It's a theme. So speaking of souls, I almost got suspended from school once for trading in souls. There's no more to that story. But in all seriousness, that is a true story. So what had happened was, I saw that episode of The Simpsons where I think like Bart was selling his soul for like, no, was it Homer? Anyway, there's some episode of The Simpsons where I think Bart or Homer talks about selling their soul to the devil. And just for like poops and giggles, I started convincing my friends to sell me their souls. So I made up like little contracts and I would like, you know, essentially offer them bits of my lunch for their soul. So I got like up to 7. And then some asshole stole my wallet from my locker when I was in gym. Because, you know, our school had such secure locks on our lockers. And then, like, my guidance counselor called me into her office, like, 2 weeks after I'd lost my wallet. Was, like, trying to reprimand me about it, and I just didn't give a damn whatsoever. It's like, you can't be doing that in these kinds of times. I'm like, oh, really? So anyway, the long and short of the story is, I have 8 souls, canonically. Unless somebody had duped me and already sold their soul to somebody else. Meow, you made a kid trade you his soul for some McDonald's cookies, wrote it on a napkin. The paper means nothing, you'll claim him in the afterlife. That's how I feel. Captini says, fun fact, there's no concept of the soul in the Bible. I'm sure many people would be angry if they ever read that book. Stella, you remember when someone tried to sell their soul on eBay? I don't think I ever heard that story. I'm very interested in that. Well, like, what happened? Like, is it just like a notarized contract, or do they have to pay for shipping? I don't know. But that horn says, could Amazon not deliver? That's my question, right? Maybe I need a holy rune. I looked in the barrel. All right, I'm going to give up after this. You bastard, man. All right, I need to figure out how to get not Amanda in the party, too. No more rare finds. Okay. It was banned? The trade was? Where the hell is Amanda? I think we get him later. Well, maybe not because of Richmond. Hey, it's a Celadon urn. Okay, cool. So, Mercy, your favorite vampire is Eliza from Tekken 7? Do I have a favorite vampire? I guess Sierra? That'll make more sense later in the playthrough. Or is Morticia a vampire? I never really understood her deal. So it said basically it came down if the soul doesn't exist, there's no product, and if the soul does exist, it violates the policy about not selling human body parts or remains, and that you can't deliver it. That's fair. That is very fair. We got shoulder pads. Alright. So I'll probably substitute Ulan out of the party until she gets access to the right hand. So that way we could give her the angry rune. Okay. Oh, I wanted to go give myself the magic train thingy. Captini wants to know what character Mercy means. Father Saladin's more of a dead or alive man himself. What am I doing? Oh yeah. I forgot to get it? I could have swore I picked it up. Or is it a weapon thing? So I need a blacksmith. For a weapon. I'm just blind. Hit negative 15%. Oh, well... we could make that work. See what rare finds they have here. None. Okay, we'll just continue on with the damn story. I think we get a holy rune in the Two Rivers. Captini, you were world top 9 with Zafina at one point? Are you kidding? That's awesome.
Mercy said, are you for real?
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I never really got into Tekken, but that sounds fun, being that good. Like, I play a decent amount of Smash. Like, I've gotten into, what do you call it? The VIP mode. And let's just do Mukamuku's other secrets. You played 800 games in a row on a Christmas marathon with just King versus Hwoarang? That's wild. Mukamuku! Secret number 2. I'm sure we'll have to substitute people out anyway. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. Don't need the elevator yet. Alright, here we go. Ah, your timing is excellent. May I present Commander Ryo, leader of the Dunan army. I must have liberation out of habit.
What? This boy is the... Oh, I beg your pardon, my lord. How careless of me to not catch on to this sooner. My name is Fitcher. I used to work for Lady Annabelle in Muse up until that terrible incident happened while I was away from the city. Now I'm in the employ of Two River City.
So, what brings you here today, Mr. Fitcher? Hold on, let me deal with the girl. So what brings you here today, Mr. Fitcher?
I heard that you were assembling an army to fight against Highland, so I came to see it with my own eyes. I'm quite shocked, pleasantly surprised to see that you were able to defeat Solon G with only what you have here.
Sorry to disappoint you.
No, that isn't what I meant at all. It's just that it must have been practically a miracle.
Aw, shut up!
I decided that I simply had to meet the leader behind it all, and so here I am before you now. Commander Ryo, please come to Two River. We must form an alliance and forge a new centralized force capable of opposing the Highland army.
Is this a formal request from Two River City?
Let me speak frankly. So far, I'm working on my own initiative.
Wait a minute. Your own initiative? You have that kind of authority?
No, officially I'm only in the area to assess the situation in South Window. Although I know we're going to need each other to stand up to Highland.
What do you think, Ryo? Are you going to trust this guy?
I don't think so.
Let's go to Two River.
Great! I'll get started on the preparations immediately. But, there is one slight problem.
What?
Oh, well, it's just that the bridges between South Window and Two River City were all destroyed by Highland, so I came here by boat. But once the fighting began, all the boatmen and guides fled, which forces me to ask, can I use one of your boats?
You sneaky rat! Don't tell me that's the whole reason you came here.
Perish the thought!
A boat, eh? We can supply one, but we'll need a talented sailor to make it all the way to Two River City. I can't think of any of our crew who's up to the trip. Guess our first order of business is tracking down someone who knows their way around boats.
But please, Commander Rio, if I don't get back to Two River...
Perhaps you should check the nearby villages for someone with a boat. There's Couscous to the east, or maybe Radat. Yeah, we just need a guy with the right skills. A boat, huh? I did hear that Tai-Ho was in this neck of the woods recently.
Commander, why not ask that man Amada from before?
Oh yeah, we could arrange our military formation. Reserves. Attack +3, defense +1. So we know Flick is a cavalry. So we're gonna add a shoe to him. I don't remember what bodyguard does. Shortcut. Fire spears with Psy. First aid. Heal. Maybe we'll give shortcut to Luke. I don't remember how this all works though. So she has evade. What's the vault? Okay. Look at data. I don't know what invention does. I can't click on anything to figure it out. And now... Juan is in reserves? Don't know how bodyguard works. I guess that's good enough. I don't know. Mercy, Ymain, Yoshi, Dragonov, June, Jean, Kazuya, a little bit of King, and some Reina. Is Yoshi in Tekken, or is this just a Smash reference as well? Captini used to main Yoshi before 7, but those new moves... Oh, Yoshimitsu, duh. I'm like, Yoshi. Those new moves don't work with your muscle memory for some reason. You can play almost all characters well, and that's why you wish they bring back ranked team battle. Without Horns likes Ike and Ness over Yoshi. Uh-huh. Most people are very good. Who are very good? Hold on. Most people are only very good with 2 to 3 characters, even if they're pros. Yeah. I need to switch out this party. It's whatever for this section of the game. Yoshimitsu! I figured it out. It took me a second is all. Like I said before, I mean not this stream. At least not this episode of this stream. The only Tekken that I played was the demo disc that came with my PS1. So I only ever really got to play as June. And Law was like the kind of boss of that mode. It was Tekken 2. Captini, you were lucky you always had two brothers who loved Tekken 2, so you always got someone to spar with. What about Tekken 3, though? I'm messing around. Hey, how you been since last time? Did you come to see me?
Please join us.
Join ya? Let's see. Oh, so you're saying you want to sign on with me and hit the open sea together, right? Huh? No? Huh? So you started your own crew and are fighting the man? That's great. Really something. You're moving me to tears of pride here. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's have a rematch and settle the battle for real this time. You and me one-on-one, and if you win, I'll join your crew.
Okay. He was holding back the first time around, guys.
Okay, boy, here I go.
He didn't take half his HP and damage this time. It was only like a third. They'll get me next time.
Damn it, I might lose this one. Okay, it's my turn next. Not if we strike first. KO! Perfect. Stella, you like the girl in Tekken 4 that does the Brazilian breakdance fighting? You forget what it's actually called? Capoeira? Glad Mao isn't in here to hear me butcher that pronunciation. But I'm just expecting like a random message about being summoned from the pits of hell. Mao is back. Catini, you you tagged yourself. Your writing is rough sometimes because you have reversed word order in Finnish. If you're thinking you not switch to English, it gets confusing. Okay. So Mercy said to Without Horns that she likes Bayonetta and Peach and some Zelda. Snake and Sonic is hella fun too, but you legit suck at that game. I was about to say, you play like all the most annoying characters. For real. Stella said we're on Smash now. You like Bayonetta and the Wii Fit Trainer. Okay. Hey, that's the spirit. Leader's gotta be decisive. Now time to honor my word as a man. Amanda has joined. Okay, let's go, Rio. Amanda has joined. I have to have him in. Okay, that's a choice. Goodbye, Anita. Let's do it again sometime. Oh, he's a medium boy. Okay. Thought he would be a short-ranged boy. That Horns, you like Snake? You know, a guy that plays Keep Away with Sonic and you can never win against him? Yeah, that playstyle is so damn annoying to deal with. Father Saladin does Cloud, Young Link with a little DK. When you say DK, do you mean Donkey Kong or Diddy Kong? I'm assuming Donkey Kong, because most people don't abbreviate Diddy. I guess for me, my most current mains are Piranha Plant and Sephiroth. Because I am a DLC fanboy, apparently. Let's see if we can't get Taiho and Yamku. Stella likes the... Stella likes the life
comes at you fast, girlies, you guess?
What's up, kid?
Join us.
Join you? What to do? What do you think, Yamku?
It's not like you haven't already made up your mind.
Yeah, well... Hey, kid, I suppose I could join your team. Thing is, I make a rule of never linking up with guys who have bad luck. So how about it? Want to test your luck?
Of course.
Hey, that's the spirit. We'll roll some dice. If you win 5,000 pots or more, I'm all yours.
You know Chinchirorin, right? Of course.
Oh, we can only do 3,000 at a time?
No score. No score.
I should have saved before this, huh? It's a 5. It's your turn. 3 of a kind. That's worth triple. Never mind. Don't need to save. I'm just that good. Damn, I lost. Hey, not bad. I'm not surprised, though. I always had you pegged for a winner.
Uh-oh, here we go again with the half-baked reasoning.
Quiet, you. It's fine. I'd already made up my mind anyway. Well, all right, kid. Count me in.
And so it begins once more. Taiho has joined you. Yamku has joined you.
Stop complaining and just go with it, Yamku.
Yeah.
Without horns, you mean Talim in Soul Calibur actually swept a tournament you entered on a whim with her in Soul Calibur 2. You haven't played Soul Calibur for a few entries, though. My main character in Soul Calibur was Link. And then, when I wasn't using Link, I used the dude with the obscenely long staff, whose name I'm forgetting right now. Was she just like Tekken into Mortal Kombat more? Well, speaking of Mortal Kombat, I think, I don't know if there was a trailer that came out for it or if it was just a picture or something, but I saw they're making a Mortal Kombat 2 movie. And apparently, what's his name? Carl Urban is Johnny Cage. Which, that's a choice. I don't know. Voldo is your spirit animal? I hate Voldo. He was like the one character I absolutely hated fighting in that game. Hey, where were you, Ryo? Who's this guy? Whoa, now. I'm not just some random guy. The name's Amanda. And I came here all the way from Raditz because Ryo asked me to, got it? The boat is down below. Please take care of the commander. Hey, down on the southern islands where I'm from, everybody spends their whole lives on boats from cradle to grave. Don't you worry, he's in good hands.
Then let us be off, Commander. Saramada, first head west on the lake until you spot the town of Lake West. We'll dock there and then make the rest of the trip to Two River City on foot. Amada has joined. Fitcher joined. Okay, now decide who else will be in your party. See you later, handsome. I see. Oh well, later then. Probably want to put Kinney back in for now. We do have Luke. That's nice. Oh, can I not add Flichter? That's annoying. So we'll do Shiro plus Kinney. And then... I could add Muku Muku.
Maybe I'll stick with Zamza. Oh, Rikimaru. I never tested this out, the whole Titan Rune thing. What level is he? 16. Maybe I'll stick with Hannah. Tai-Ho's pretty good. I just need to upgrade everybody's weapons and stuff. That sucks. I don't know who I want. I could really add in anybody. Luke's got a lot of spells. He already has access to level 4. That's why he's so damn good. Screw it. Let's just stick with Hannah. Go. Godspeed, Commander. The better things go with Two River City, the more secure Dunein Castle will become. We're counting on you, Commander. Go get him, kid. Godspeed, Commander. Remember, Lake West is on the west side of the lake. And so before going to Lake West, I might go back to South Window just to see if Clive will talk to us there, because it's been so long. And we just might see him again in Lake West is all. Stella, you have a rule about not drinking after work anyway? So it's becoming a problem and you stopped before it went too far? At least that's reasonable and you were able to recognize it before it became truly problematic. Now that I think about it, I might switch out Ulan after all. Not that she's bad, it's just I need to actively control her to make her good right now. You got business with me? Would you mind joining us? I'm hunting a criminal. You know her, I think. Alright. So we'll go to Lake West. Mercy work from home. Ooh, that's going to be difficult to manage that a little bit. I should have upgraded my weapons. We'll do it in Two River. Alright. Let's go see Taiho and Yams. I don't think they're over here, though. No, they're definitely not in the yard. Damn, how do I get back over there? Oh, here we go. Beyond here, you'll find the wharves, a dungeon, and a graveyard. This place I never checked out when Necklord was here. What if ain't the commander himself? Curious about dungeons, are ya? Why not step inside a cell and check it out for yourself? Who's gonna lock me in? Huh? What the? Where am I? Millie? Wait, why are you here? The last time we saw you, you were on the veranda. So here you go, without horns, here's your graveyard you were asking for. It's a coffin. Coffin. This guy, he fell in battle. What's up? Me? Oh, I just came to pay my respects, that's all. It's kind of nice that these characters kind of randomly show up in different locations, especially when compared to the first game, where they're all pretty damn static for the most part. Best keep your head on a swivel around these sailors, boyo. They aren't the gentlest souls in the world, if you catch my drift. They generally don't mean any harm, though. Why, hello, Commander Ryo. Off to somewhere today, sir, or are you just going to take it easy? Say, that's a fine boat you got there. Guess that strategist fella must have found her, huh? Anyways, you're safe in my hands. There ain't any place on the water I can't get you. Just you wait, Ryo. I'm gonna catch so many fish today, you're never gonna be able to eat them all. Next year I'll be able to go out on a boat too. I'm practically a captain. Oh, Ryo, want to try fishing for a bit? That's right, guys, the fishing minigame. Okay, Ryo, do you know how to fish? I don't know, tell me. Well, you can use one of my fishing rods, but you have to pay 100 pots each time for bait. You can either use the fish you catch for cooking, or if you don't want it, I'll buy it. The price depends on the fish. Anyway, here's how to fish. Just cast out with your rod. Once you've cast out your line, just wait for a fish to strike. If you get tired of waiting and want to quit, press cancel to reel in your line, but you'll have to change the bait. When you've got a fish on the line, press confirm repeatedly to increase your pulling power. The green gouge on the right is your pulling power. You have to match this with the fish's pulling power. As it struggles, its pulling power will change, so be careful to keep them in sync. If the gouge turns red, it means you're pulling too hard, and if you keep it up, you'll pull the hook right out of its mouth. On the other hand, if it turns blue, you're not pulling hard enough, and the fish will soon tear the hook off. Keep going, not too strong, not too weak, and the distance gauge at the top will slowly decrease until it reaches 0 and you catch the fish. Got all that? Got it. I think I always used the turbo controller with this when I was a kid. So, do you want to start fishing soon? Yeah. Hope you catch something big. See, this is the real fishing minigame. We got a whitefish. Caught a fish for the first time. Hey, that's a beauty. You should save it for cooking. You can save it for cooking, or he can take it. We don't have a cook yet, so he can take it. I'll give you this much for it. Want to try again? Yeah. Hope you catch something big. We got a squid! Oh, you got one! You can't use it for cooking, but that's the right idea. I'll give you this much for it, a 48 patch. We're in the hole. Want to try again? We'll do one more. Hope you catch something big. Oh no, the bar's smaller. It's gotta be a faster fish. It's a crayfish. A stonefish. Oh, you got one. You can't use it for cooking, but that's the right idea. I'll give you this much for it. Wanna try again? Not right now. See ya. Empty pots. Bottle of spirits. Crate full of nets. Is it a necessary fishing minigame? You're trying to remember if you've played a game outside of Okami where it's at least a couple times? I don't think you have to do it at all. There might be some like treasure associated with it, but I don't recall, to be honest. So before going to Lake West, let's see if we could go back to Coronet. Well, I guess even if we do, we couldn't get to Green Hill, which is what I'd be tempted to try. At this moment, I am projecting my mind to the sky in meditation, so if you will excuse me. I'm trying to remember what we need for him. Coronet is under Highland rule. No one can pass through here. Go home. Get lost. I'm trying to remember if we need the priest Gantetsu or something for that guy. It's kind of great how much of this game I've forgotten, because it feels not exactly fresh per se, but it's kind of keeping me on my toes, which is quite nice. Let's see. Two River City is just west of here. Or wait, was it south? No, it is west. Yeah, I'm sure it's to the west of here. You'll know it when you see it, since it's directly on the river. I'll run on ahead and make the arrangements. Oh, wait just a moment. Here, I wrote you a letter of introduction. Security is bound to be tight since there's no telling when Highland will make their move. Show this to the guards and they should let you into the assembly hall. Well then, I'll see you later. Being on dry land for too long gives me the spins, so I'll hang out by the boat until you get back. Ships on Lake Dunan put out from here at Couscous or at Coronet. Wait, what? Oh, ships on Lake Dunan put out from here at Couscous or at Coronet. Oh, and I also heard that Dunan Castle has a harbor too. The men go out on the lake to fish, and then we dry and salt what they catch. Howdy, kid. What? Where'd you come from? Highland? Well, I'll be, huh? This here's Lake West. Hey, what happened to the lively chick that was over there a little while ago? You know, back in my day, I was the best fisherman in town. Now, all I'm best at is sitting by the fire. You're not from around here. None of the kids in these parts have such white pasty arms.
With a family as large as ours, every meal is like a woe.
We've heard that line before.
I wonder if Mom's finally gonna make something other than fish for dinner tonight. Is it ready? Is it ready? Is dinner ready yet?
Stella says Okami is probably her favorite game. Is the fishing game in that one good?
Mr. Tetsu said that I was a good kid and very toasty. He sure does love baths.
Wait, did she say Testu? Now it's Tetsu. Hiya, welcome. Well, I say welcome, but I'm just a bath maker in between jobs. You don't even look like you like baths anyway. Has anyone heard from Chadwick lately? You know, it has been a couple weeks. He might... No, Asknex is saying that they were the one who's going to avoid these streams because they wanted to avoid spoilers. So maybe Chadwick's in the same boat. Although... No, we've seen him show up from time to time. He might just be busy.
Grandma Taki loves to talk, and she knows everything. Why, just the other day she taught me how to tell which eggs are hard-boiled.
She's not Richmond.
Yes, yes. What can I do for you, Sonny? Do you have a question for Granny? Bless your heart. It must be about Tetsu, eh? He makes baths, you know, and he just loves people who appreciate his work and getting all toasty from a good soak.
What about you?
It must be about that boy Sid, eh? He's just a little bit shy. Is that little dearie still down in the tunnels beneath Two River? It must be about Couscous Town, eh? They say there's a band of thieves there that only attack girls. How dreadful. But I've also heard there's a very, very strong young lady who's on the hunt for these very same scoundrels. It must be hard to come all the way here, isn't it? You can tell the truth, dearie. After all, Granny knows everything.
Yeah, it's a little rough. It's no problem at all.
Oh, come now, don't say that. It's okay. I like sweet little dearies like you. I feel like you're my very own grandson. Oh, don't worry, Sonny. I can look after myself. Why, I can even make it to Dunin Castle alone. No need to trouble yourself over me, Dunin Army boy.
Taki has joined.
Well, you go on ahead. Your Granny will make her way over later. Don't you worry. Granny can pack up all by herself. You're such a sweet boy.
There's a scribbled note here.
Hello, Sonny. That's a Sunomono recipe. It's good for your health, so please take it with you.
Obtained recipe 16.
It's not good to be a picky eater, dearie.
Thanks, Grandma.
Oh, you guys are trying to get to Two River? Just follow the road west and you'll get there in no time. Now that I know how to handle a boat, I'm a real man, unlike you softy landlubbers. All we ever eat here is fish. I wish I could eat some other meat once in a while, but it's hard to find. Maybe if I could get a hold of a chick.
Hey, come on in! What'll it be? How about a fish badge as a souvenir? It's got a fish badge. Rion and Nami can wear it? I guess I don't know who gets to wear it and why. We could give our belt of strength to Ulan. Sell that junk. Nope. Check out the inn in Zakaya. Hey, come on in. We'd be happy to host you for the night. The dried fish here are widely popular. Wherever I go, I always sell a ton of them. I just bought a large shipment today. Hey, you here for a drink too? Nah, you're too young. Shiloh. Hiya, welcome. Huh? You're just a kid. Run along home, half pint. You're too young for this. You still here? Get your scrawny butt back home to your mama's teats, you hear me? I think we need Taiho and Yamku for that, perhaps. Or maybe Amanda.
Hey, if you're tired from traveling on a boat, why not rest here?
Don't think we need to do that. Yeah, okay. Without Horns ask, are Jizo like a common thing as a revival item in Asian-themed RPGs? Yes. Basically works the same as the one in Sekiro, so you're curious. I mean, common is relatively... what's the word? Relative? But... It's certainly like something that a Japanese player would associate with like some kind of holy blessing and protection. And like protection from death/hell as well. Don't remember what place this is. Oh, this is the Kobold Village. We are number rough.
This is Kobold Village, where each and every one of us is happy.
The chief's house is the big one in the back of town. Oh, welcome, my friends. I hope you will enjoy your stay in Kobold Village. So, how's Gengen doing? I am his rival. We are both brave kobold heroes, but I must remain here to protect this village. Grandpa sleeps all day, but if you want, I can talk with you. My grandchildren are such wonderful kids. All of them wonderful, wonderful kids.
Are they goats?
I'm studying so I can go to Green Hill Academy. I wonder what school's like. I have to work hard to make money for my kid brothers. Aren't I just the greatest big bro? Let's chow. Hey, stop that. No snatching bites. It's like everyone's here, so like I come to play here. It's really cool. Hello there, fine guests. Welcome to the Kobold Inn. The sheets may be a bit prickly, but I can promise that they're freshly washed and will help you sleep like a baby. I'm gonna have some tea and return to my guard post. I have to be alert when I'm on watch. I am a diligent kobold soldier. Ha 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 ha! Is everyone having fun? Naturally, I'm having fun too. Okay, this is the last cup. I'll drink this and go back on duty. Really, this is it. Welcome to Kobold Village, although I fear you humans may find the beds here a bit too small.
Let's go ahead and save it and do that. Without Horns, you're saying it makes sense. It's not like they're squeamish at incorporating religious imagery into game mechanics as Western developers, at least for the time this was released. Dante's Inferno. I kind of vaguely remember when that game came out. My friend had it, and I watched him play a little bit of it, but I didn't see too much beyond that. It seemed really interesting at the time, though. So, okay, folks, now that we've kind of gotten over the last story beat, and I'm just doing some side questy type stuff, I think we'll go ahead and end it here for today. I probably spent way too much time trying to prepare myself for Stallion, so I think I need, like, the Holy Rune or something to actually show him my speed, I guess. I don't know. So, anyway, as always, I want to thank you guys for joining me. We'll be going live at the usual time of 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully I will catch you all on the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.